Rephrase. So it was not a good idea watching Avengers before this, because it makes Avengers look like crap. Mad Max makes Avengers look like crap.
It really does. It's so good. Oh, it does make Avengers look bad.
No, just because, like, I made a point about how, like, the action in Avengers is it's serviceable. It is good.
It's good.
But, like, it's such a CGI overload thing. Like, like, even when I first saw Avengers, like, I was like... It was like just going through my brain. It's like, okay.
That looks like CG, that looks like CG, that looks like CG.
Yeah, like it's CG, but it's not like
Especially in the very beginning. There's a lot of CG stuff in the beginning.
I don't mind that shot was cool only because it was a tracking shot and it was everyone going wee punch.
You and your steady cam.
Yeah. But like that's like action is not Joss Whedon's like main strong suit. Like I was just like okay action, funny beat. Then action. That was fine. It's fine, but it's not.
And then there's Mad Max, which is funny action.
It's
God.
It's all crazy action because George Miller, he's a 70-year-old guy who's like on a sugar rush. Because everything's
wait. You want this person to be dying in the background while this explodes and that happens and he's flying overhead? Yes.
No, it's
like... How are we supposed to do this?
You figure it out. You're a cameraman.
Come on, cameraman. There's like 50 of you. We get one shot at this, guys. We do not have this many cars. We're going to take this from like 40 different angles. There's like 100 cameramen. We'll get one of you. We'll get it right.
I know. I was thinking like halfway in the movie, like there was a funny review of Red Letter Media half in the bag, what they did. That they did for the fifth Die Hard movie, and like they're talking about how in like the first big action scene, like chasing in Moscow, like there's like 80,000 destroyed cars, and they're like, what do you do with like the destroyed cars in Hollywood action movies? They just sell them. It's like may work $2,200. And I'm like,
fixer-upper.
This is that movie.
Oh god, but I would want some of these cars, even
because they this is what Fast and Furious needed. It needed a guy surfing on like a giant like stereo thing on a big rig, playing an electric guitar, shooting fire.
This is what Fast and Furious is supposed to be.
Yeah.
This is what Fast and Furious is knocking off.
Before now they're just using too much CG. Here it's like almost entirely practical effects.
Yeah.
I hope that Sandstorm was real.
That'd be hilarious. Guys, a lot of you will die, but we will have an awesome movie practically shot.
I think when I first showed you the trailer, it was like the guy hitting, like he was flying up in the sandstorm and he hit the car that Max was on, and I'm like, he's okay. Just walk it off.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh. And like it's frenetic as fuck. No, because like it's all like crazy zoom ins, like faster frame rates or something. Speeds up, like crazy zoom ins.
Not a lot of slow mo anything.
No slow mo at all.
Super real time or sped up.
Yeah, it's insane.
It's amazing,
and it all makes sense. Yeah. Kind of. No, because no, okay. You know,
but they have a grudge against the Interceptor.
Yeah. You got so excited because the movie opens up with him at the Interceptor.
I knew the Interceptor. I knew the Interceptor was gonna be blown up. It's in every preview where he rolls over and blows up.
I know, but he doesn't even get to drive in it really.
No, he gets a little bit.
He drives he drives for 10 seconds. He gets hit by a spear thing, and then like he never gets to.
So are those like spears full of gasoline at the end?
Yeah, I think that's all. Sense. I was thinking that too. It's like why are they? Because like they throw a spear and automatically it blows up. So a grenade or.
Because near the end, Immortal
Joe, just call him
Immortal Joe has one. Looks like one of those spears, but it's not spiky, and it's just like a tube up and then closed at the top with little things on it. I think that just holds like gas.
Okay.
And just throw gas at things. That's why it's explosive.
Yeah.
Because there's gonna be fire everywhere.
My question is why who thought the guys to do like the pole swing.
That's so cool.
That thing was like when Max was on that, I was like, fucking shit. Tom Hardy was like, Tom Hardy probably like, fuck this job.
Tom Hardy's like, what?
Tom Hardy was probably like the weakest part of this movie, honestly, because like he leaves no impression as Max.
No, he wasn't a good.
He was fine.
He has like 4 lines.
Yeah.
He's alright. A lot of growling.
Yeah, he really does. He's just like Bane if he had an Australian accent. It's exactly that. And one person on Twitter yesterday like pointed out like he probably like I think it sounds like he re-recorded a lot of his lines after they finished the movie.
Why?
I don't know. It's because like when you listen to the audio, like he sounds like at a higher level. He sounds like different.
I can usually tell what's audio is done in post, and it usually bothers me, but I didn't hear it this time. Like even in some of the Avengers, I was like, "Oh, that was done in post."
Yeah.
Ugh, that was done in post.
And man,
or like TV shows, I'll be like, "That was done in post."
Yeah.
It drives me insane, but I didn't get it. So good.
Yeah, he leaves his own impression though. That's the problem. And he seems like I don't know. You don't get like the sense of like the thought process as much as I think Mel Gibson did. Oh, he's not as cool as when he's just standing around.
He has more of the tortured. He kind of gives more of that. Well, Mel Gibson gives more of the caring.
Yeah.
Like he cares a little, but he also doesn't. He cares, but he doesn't.
Yeah.
And he always leaves.
Yeah.
Road Warrior always leaves. He's like, okay, you guys are good. I'm gonna leave now.
He's like,
do my own thing. Then get screwed over in the next movie and help someone else.
Yeah, he's like chained up for like 40 minutes and like at least half an hour in this movie.
He's a blood bag for a while.
Yeah, he's a blood bag, and he's just like when the first major like chasing happens,
he's like oh shit, no, oh,
that's my car,
fuck,
that's my head, damn it. He's like, I don't care, you're a blood bag.
I love when they're on like the rig, and then someone with the interceptor comes up. And he's like, "That's my car."
Damn it, all the time.
First you take my blood, and then you take my car.
I'm pretty excited to play like the Mad Max game now.
I don't know, man. I don't think the Mad Max game looks that good on Game Informer. I was a little disappointed.
You watched like the videos for it? Because like
it was bad.
I'm interested at least.
Yeah. Now I really want to rewatch the second one.
Yeah.
I think the person who did Immortal Joe.
Yeah, he's like the same guy from the first movie.
Yeah.
Because like it's now he's treating it. Now George Miller's treating it like a James Bond movie. It's like every like now and then we'll just recast Mad Max and it'll be cool.
Well, I mean,
I just can't like get over how much.
Gibson can't do it.
No.
He looked hella old in the third movie.
Yeah. That was like 80, 85, 84.
Yeah, he was too old in 84. He can't do it now.
Yeah. No, they wanted to do it like when like because this project started back in like 03. And I think they talked about either making it like a fully animated movie.
Oh God, no.
Or Mel Gibson would be Mad Max, or at least he'd be a cameo.
I was kind of hoping he'd be a cameo.
What were they thinking of? But I kind of like no, because like George Miller hasn't done a live action movie at least in like 10 years. Because all he's been doing in the meantime has been both happy feats. One was good, and second was nonsense.
Didn't he do Day of the Dead? Or Night of the Living Dead?
No, that's George Romero.
So similar names.
They're not. It's a George. That's the only...
So similar. Miller, Romero, potato.
More like potato, tomato.
Both are similar.
No, they're not.
If someone yelled tomato from across the road, you'd be like, what, potato?
I still can imagine, like, how much, like, because, like, he's a 70-year-old acting like a 6-year-old on a sugar high. Just destroying things and smashing them and having people roll over.
Cool. That was fun.
And I was watching some of the B-roll footage for, like, the movie. There's, like, 16 minutes of, like, this behind-the-scenes footage of people just, like, standing in the middle of the desert. Clearly being, like, underneath the most brutal conditions.
Scratching their heads.
Yeah, scratching their heads. There's, like, no clouds.
In full white powder.
Yeah. That must have been fucking brutal. And then I'm
tired of having dirt on me.
In the footage, you see all the people on the motorcycles. And I had to realize, oh, yeah, people actually have to put their lives in danger to go like 30 feet in the air at like 40 miles an hour.
So good though.
And they're doing all like they're throwing all the bombs at the war machine, and then they also have to pretend to get shot at and being pulled off.
But it's crazy and awesome and fun.
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
Charlize Theron does make the better version in this Mad Max movie than Mad Max.
It's never like about Mad Max.
I know. He's really, it's just like this person that you follow so you can be introduced to different adventures.
Yeah.
I like that aspect. I like that aspect of it.
Mm-hmm.
He's not even like an everyman, but he's just like this like enigma of a character enough so that way
He's mysterious warrior who's really lucky.
Yeah.
And also horrifyingly unlucky.
Yeah. Like he's supposed to be a badass character, but like he always gets captured almost in the beginning of the at the beginning of the movie.
Yeah, but you see him get out of there? He fought off like 7 dudes.
Yeah.
Chained.
He beat up 5 guys using a flamethrowing electric guitar.
He's a badass.
Who does that? Who thought of that? Who needs that?
Sounds like, guys, I have the best idea. It's a car with drums, full bunch of shit ton of stereos.
Behind it, and then
a crazy dude on a double thing guitar that shoots fire.
Wearing red pajamas. Who sleeps?
I also am pretty sure is blind.
Yeah, I think he's blind.
He had a pretty fucked up face.
Oh, I love that guy who got shot in his eyes. And he's like,
he wraps it up and just starts shooting him.
And they have like was it Beethoven music?
Yes.
Is it? Okay.
I think so. It was so good. I was wondering where they were going to use that because it was in the trailer.
That was a great part.
It was a good time to use it.
We didn't do that.
Yeah, we did.
Rocket launchers. No, it's not. I love that part where he's like in the truck and he's just pulling. He has Furiosa and the girls at gunpoint, and he just starts pulling guns out of nowhere.
Yeah, he's like, one's a
flare gun.
He's like,
okay,
that's alright. Just keeps pulling out guns.
You want to talk about how this is a feminist action masterpiece?
It is.
It is very good.
It's very, yeah. And then you think there's a part where she's being weak, and you're like, "Oh no, it's backsliding," but she's just betraying.
I knew that was gonna happen anyway.
Well, yeah, I figured it was that, or it was gonna be kind of like in Firefly, where that one girl's kind of the traitor.
Yeah.
In the whorehouse.
Oh yeah. No, because it's all about women helping each other out of their own situation.
They are not things, Evan.
Yes. Who killed the world? Men. Men killed the world.
Men. I wish they had another.
I knew that punchline like ahead of time.
I wish they had the little hella dude.
What do you mean? Oh, you mean the baby guy at the end?
No, from like the second movie, the guy with the little helicopter thing.
Oh yeah, I remember. Oh yeah, I remember
fun.
That. Yeah.
The helicopter.
This is a prequel boat. It's both a reboot, a prequel, and a sequel.
It's not a prequel. It's 45 years later.
I think you could say that, but then I think he just wants it to be like a clean slate.
Yeah, he does.
I love in the title, when you see the title, it's like The Fury Road. That's like an 80s action font.
It was great. I was like, yes.
It's like, this movie's like, in a way, dated. It feels like it could be like, made in like, it could be like, could have come out in the 90s.
In the best way.
Yeah.
It seems dated in the best possible way.
No, but the giant, like, the 3D in the movie is okay.
Yeah, they don't use it a lot, which I'm kind of happy about.
I mean, like, I want to say, like, the 3D helps with these wide open expanses of pure desert, which are, like, clearly the worst thing in the world.
Awful.
In this country.
Awful marshes.
In this country, in which I never knew existed until I had to research this movie, so I can talk about how interesting how they did this movie. It's one of those, it's like Nambia is now, like, gonna be one of those jokes that John Oliver does. Where he does, like, I was talking about this country and where it is, but actually, it's in this place. And actually, you're wrong, because it's actually in this place, because I'm trying to show you how much you don't know. And it will never not be funny.
So many of the cars explode.
Oh, I love that thought. And
I love the first set of dudes that come after them with all the rusty cars, and they have those weird giant saws on top of the cars.
Oh, the production design is like amazing.
It's amazing.
The costumes and the props, because they tell you so much, and it's
about each faction.
Yeah.
The rusty kind of steampunk guys, the bullet dudes. I love how the people have the different wheels, and the one dude from the bullet farm is made of bullets.
It's such a car. This is way more of a car movie.
Made of bullets.
This is way more of a car movie than Fast and Furious.
I told you, this is what Fast and Furious wants to be. It's what it's knocking off.
No, the problem is like it's too modern. It's trying to be too. Like that's just.
See, doesn't this make you hate Fast and Furious?
No, but like.
It should. It should make you not want to watch Fast and Furious ever.
It makes all like other action movies look really petty by comparison.
It does. They're trying to be all fancy.
Because like, there's more excitement in this entire movie, or like in any like one action scene in this movie than there is in like the whole climax of Avengers.
Definitely, yes.
Yeah.
But Avengers is more for the story.
Not even that, because I got a lot of like, because I was more than satisfied enough with the story here, with like
No, I'm saying Avengers' aim wasn't story.
Oh yeah.
I mean, wasn't action. Avengers' aim is team and story.
Yeah.
Not action. You don't go to Avengers to see an action movie. You go to see superheroes and a story.
Okay.
Here you go for the frenzied action amazingness.
Yeah.
With story.
Yeah. And all the actors are great because they just get to act like even Tom Hardy.
Animals.
They just act like animals to each other.
He's like,
no, like that whole scene when Max and Furiosa are fighting each other, and then Nux is just there on the body, and he's just being dragged around. It's like poor Nicholas Hoult.
Here you go.
For the first
Puts
hour,
his clip in.
For the first hour in the movie, Nicholas Hoult is just being bullied around. He's being kicked out of cars and everything.
Having a fight with people, having a blood bag.
Yeah.
Oh, first 30 minutes is poor Max. Next 30 minutes is poor Nick
Punch.
Holtz.
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
So good. And if you live in the LA area, then you get to be, if you go and you're willing to go to the Chinese theater, you can be one out of like only
14 in the world.
Basically, at least 7 in the entire US to see it. And it's great.
It's so good.
When the guy was announcing deepest blues, deepest colors, unlimited blacks, incredible. I don't know any of these words, but he sounds so excited. So I'm excited.
Laser is here.
It's great.
Oh, so good.
This is a longer review, so I'm gonna stop there, but you should totally see it.
See it, yeah, definitely.